Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the opportunity to speak about aviation. We have two bills. This is the first one we will consider. The other one deals with advanced air mobility, and it will come before this floor hopefully in the next couple of days. But what these two bills are starting to reshape aviation. And what this bill particularly does, it addresses basically three things. One, it streamlines procurement processes for large airports. Now, large airports is defined as 1 million or more passengers that go through the door. That's Louisville, Lexington, and Northern Kentucky. What that does basically changes the threshold from like around 40, which is a state requirement, goes up to 250, which adheres to the FAA guidelines. It really streamlines things and reduces the cost and time effort for them to procure things. The second item on the bill basically looks at penalties on those who violate airport rules and regulations. And what do I mean by that? Believe it or not, there are some folks that might smoke around a plane being refueled. That's not really smart. I know, Mr. Gentleman from McCracklin, but anyway, those things are just increase the penalties for that, and it really pertains not to really passengers, but more with personnel on the airport. And the third thing is really exciting. I wanted to just bring your attention. You know, we've got air traffic controllers, and if you're not familiar with the airport, basically there are towers on each airport for the most part, that looks at the traffic flow on the ground, on the ramps and so forth, as well as departures and approaches, as well as en routes. These individuals are air traffic controllers, and we saw a tragic incident in D.C. that they need to have more ATC controllers, around 300 short. What this does is provides the Council for Post-Secondary Education to look at setting up an academy, an ATC academy in the state, to go through the process and procedures, look at their resources to have a particular program that will feed into the overall ATC academy in Oklahoma. So with that, it also involves reporting requirements to use for the Kentucky Aviation Economic Development Fund. That's what it is in a nutshell, Mr. Speaker, and I move for passage of Senate Bill 87.